with you this morning, and I know, just I'm gonna go back. Just getting a little itchy. I was getting a bit irritated under there, so I had to do something about it. So I'm sorry, guys. The ginger is gone. It's gone from here, but it's not gone from here. So it'll be back. Anyway, today I wanted to talk to you guys about money and finances, and give you a bit of perspective on that from my I guess my stance. And you know, I've done a lot of thinking about money, and I've done a lot of analysis about budgeting and little ways to save money and get ahead. And I've done like this spreadsheet. I think I mentioned it about a week ago. I did this spreadsheet where you can literally put, say, a weekly expense, right? So like, for example, your gym membership, if you have one, you could put that into the fortnightly amount, and it would actually spit out the daily amount, the weekly amount, the fortnightly amount, the monthly amount, the quarterly amount, the biannual amount, and the annual amount. So you actually know exactly how much any expense, even a $3 ice cream, you would know how much that costs you, you know, if you divide it up daily. So it's really cool, and it really gives you some perspective on how everything just adds up. And something a lot of people don't think about, and this is something a lot of people in business realize, when you spend $1, somebody else leapfrogs you by $2. Let me explain. Let's say you and me have got $5, right? And I render a service to you, and you give me $1 for my service. I now have $6 and you now have $4. So I'm actually $2 ahead of you, even though you only gave me $1. You know, and to anyone who's an economist out there who study money will go, well, duh. But it's not something that we consciously think of. And if we actually look at from the richest person in the world to the poorest person in the world, you know, there is a progressive, you know, everyone's got their rank, right? Everyone sits at a certain point. You know, everyone's got their own unique ranking number, I would say. And, you know, that's not important in terms of status. Like, nobody's going to sit there and go, well, I'm number, 99,285. Another person goes, well, I'm 96,143. No one gives a fuck. Homer Simpson, hey fans, how you doing? So nobody cares what your actual, numeric ranking is in terms of your overall wealth. Some people might care if you're, man, I hope I make it to work on this petrol, whatevs. I'll get there. Damn traffic. So yeah, I basically, and so I got thinking about that, and then, so now every single time I go like buy something for like $2, right? I'm like, shit, man, I'm $4 behind someone if I spend $2 on this. What does this work out to on a daily basis? Do I need this? Thank you, Homer Simpson, I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm just trying to get everything into perspective there, just trying to get myself thinking, and it's really worked. Like, it's made a big difference. Even just that, that one time where you're getting up and you're like, oh man, I want to sleep in for a half an hour, just take the tolls. It's like, no, I know how much that toll is going to cost me on a daily basis for the rest of the year. So no, I'm not going to take the tolls. Yes, I am going to get up earlier. Yes, I am going to make shit happen. Yes, I'm going to make that phone call to claim back my my rebate. Yes, I'm going to follow up that, half an hour or that hour that they underpaid me in overtime from work 3 weeks back. Yes, I'm going to follow that up. Yes, I'm going to take what I'm entitled to. Yes, I'm going to save that money that I don't need to spend. Yeah, yes, I'm going to opt out of dating. And if I do go on a date, yes, she's going to pay. Sydney, pick up a feminazi, keep broadcasting, got another tenner for you, mate. I don't know where I'm going to pick one up from Dive, sorry. But, you know, I'm just having a nice peaceful drive to work, so I don't want any feminazis in my car. It's not going to happen. On the upside, if you did take a feminazi out for a date, she's probably not going to want you to pay for her, because paying for her is perpetuating gender stereotypes, and therefore you would be a misogynist. Am I right? I know I'm right. Just how it is, you know. And you know, like, and I saw a really cool video last night, and it was, you know, had a picture of two people. It says, how can you tell the rich guy from the poor guy? It's like, well, the rich guy looks rich, the poor guy looks poor. But the reason that they're saying that, you know, one guy looks poor, one guy looks rich, but the rich guy looks poor and the poor guy looks rich. The poor guy looks rich because he did have money until he spent it all on shit that made him look rich. And then you've got then you go to the other side of the story, where the guy who looks poor doesn't waste money on shit that he doesn't need. That's why right now, you know, like, I'm not rich, but I'm also not falling behind, because I don't have any debts other than a home loan, which barely pays itself. I've got to usually chip in on that, and it's not actually paying it down. It's interest only, so it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You know, got to maintain it and keep your credit rating. This traffic is punish. So it's really cool to see that, you know. It's like, how many guys do you know that, you know, they've got like the tag watch, or, you know, sometimes even a Rolex, or they've got, you know, the expensive shoes, you know, like they buy their girlfriend Louboutins for the birthday, they're driving the expensive car, but everything's on loan, right? They don't own that car, they're paying it off. They don't own that girl, she's on lease, she can leave anytime, right? They don't own shit. Everything they have is offset by what they owe against it, and then you got the interest on top. And guys who have the money to pay for things but are paying interest on anyway are fucking idiots. If you're one of those people, please stop being that person. Please save your money, please. Like, don't waste it, you know. Like, I've got a housemate, she's paying off her car at the moment, she's got a loan on it, but she's got enough money to pay the loan out. I'm like, what are you doing? Why don't you just pay the loan out? She goes, because I don't want to touch that money. I was like, why the fuck would you not want to touch it to get yourself out of debt? It's like, oh, because, you know, they don't have no savings. It's like, well, really? You know, you say you got 20 grand left to pay on your car and you got 50 grand in the bank. Pay that 20 grand off, you still got 30. You can then start using the money that you would have put towards the car repayments and pay that into the savings account for yourself. Your savings account will grow faster than it ever did before, because you're not wasting the money that you weren't saving before on interest that you don't have to be paying. Same goes with credit cards, right? You might, like, I've done this before. Let's say, for example, you get paid, I don't know, $800 for the week, argument's sake. Get paid $800. And you got $800 owing on the credit card. You might say, oh, well, shit, you know, I don't want to put all my money on the credit card because, you know, then I don't have any money left for the week. It's like, well, no, you pay your rent, then you put that shit on the credit card. Put every cent you have on the credit card, pay your account down to zero, only allowing for things that are going to come out as a direct debit. And then what you do is you buy only the absolute bare essentials on that credit card. Only the bare essentials, not one thing more, not for 1 cent more than you have to pay. Right? Go and find the bare essentials on special. Jump on the supermarket website, Find what it is that you need. Look at the lowest cost per liter, the lowest cost per item. Get that. It might not be the one you usually get. It might not be your favorite one. It might not be the softest toilet paper, but it wipes the shit off your ass and it does the job for now. But get that debt paid off. Exactly. Nomad just says, I know a guy, he gave his wife a credit card and she drained over 20 grand in less than a month on herself. This is what I'm talking about. And you never, ever, ever give a credit card to a woman. You never, ever give her control over it. Never, ever give her the bank details. Because if she's responsible with money, she'll have her own. Right? And if there's something that you really need to pay for, right? Let's say, for example, you're driving a car and you damage it, right? And it's your responsibility to fix it. As a man, it's your responsibility. Right? Because we take accountability for actions, don't we, men? Right? So let's say it's our responsibility to take accountability for that. And so we do. We go down to the shop and we pay for it ourselves. We don't give her the money to pay for it. Because then she'll probably some of them will pull some titty out. Oh, I'm poor, I need a discount. She'll pocket the cash. You know this. Exactly, Ron. It's just, basic economic concepts. Oh, got a land whale across the road. Oh shit, man! I gotta get to work. I really don't want to be, to be honest. Not that keen for it. Yeah, exactly. Boots says I do use my credit cards, but I always pay them off before the payment's due. I'm not making huge money, but I manage my savings well and have a nice savings. And there is absolutely no point for any of you to have a credit card unless you are getting points on it and you're paying it off every month religiously. The first month you don't pay it off in full, cancel it. Because it's a very slippery slope. I've been there. I made my mistake. I won't make them again. Giving a woman a credit card is more dangerous than giving a blindfolded, coked up chimpanzee an assault rifle. True that, man. True that. Anyway, man. It's time for me to get to work. Got to get it on. So, I'm going to bounce for now. But it was good to see you all. Look forward to catching you all again. I might do another video this afternoon. But until I see you then, peace.